Hello everyone, in this video we are discussing about the gradient of roadway. Let's start. So what is gradient? The rate of rise or fall provided to the formation of a road along its alignment is known as gradient. So gradient is equal to vertical distance by horizontal distance, h by d. So here is the types of gradients. First is ruling gradient, second is limiting gradient, third is exceptional gradient, next number 4 is average gradient, 5 floating gradient, and 6 minimum gradient. So first, ruling gradient. The gradient usually adopted while making the alignment of a road is known as ruling gradient. Ruling gradient is such a gradient that all vehicles can traverse long lengths of road without undue consumption of fuel or much fatigue. Next is limiting gradient. The gradient steeper than the ruling gradient, which may used for limited road lengths, is called limiting gradient or maximum gradient. The gradient is used where the topography of place compels adopting a steeper gradient than the ruling gradient to minimize the cost of the road construction. Next is exceptional gradient. The gradient steeper than the limiting gradient, which may used in a short length of road only in an extraordinary situation, is called exceptional gradient. This type of gradient is adopted only in very difficult situations and for short lengths of the not exceeding 100 meter at a stretch. So here is the chart. First one, plain or rolling terrain. Here the ruling gradient is 3.30% or 1 in 30. Limiting gradient is 5%, 1 in 20, and exceptional gradient will be 6.70% or 1 in 15. In mountainous terrain, the ruling gradient will be 1 in 20 or 5%, limiting gradient 1 in 16.76%, and exceptional gradient is 1 in 14.3 or 7%. Number 3, steep terrain. The ruling gradient will be 6%, 1 in 16.7, limiting gradient will be 7%, 1 in 14.3, and exceptional gradient is 8%, 1 in 12.5. It should be noted that what is grade compensation? At curves, gradient should be eased by percentage is known as grade compensation. Here is the formula. Grade compensation equals to 30 plus r by r into 100, subjected to maximum of 75 by r, where r is the radius of curve in meter. Next is average gradient. The total rise or fall between any two points along the alignment of a road divided by horizontal distance between them is known as average gradient. It is determined to carry out the preliminary surveys. Next is floating gradient. The gradient on which a motor vehicle moving with a constant speed continues to descend with the same speed without applying any power or brakes is called floating gradient. And the last one will be minimum gradient. The minimum desirable slope essential for effective drainage of rainwater from the road surface is known as minimum gradient. So that's for now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel, share our video. Take care. Goodbye.